Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first live stream of this year. Today we're gonna see Hazard versus Troublemakers, and I'm joined today by Dragonite and the broadcaster Renke, who also will be commentating.
Well, it's a good year to start the Summer Major Rankings 1. This is going to be the Swiss stage and the first match of which we're streaming right now. The team is between Hazard and Troublemakers, as my colleague said. Now I'll be introducing the team Hazard, which consists of Fine, Jameson, Houston, Alexander, and Wade. And Casper, would you mind introducing Troublemakers for the viewers?
Yeah, Troublemakers, we see Fraud, Nap, Relates, Helmet, and Stories. And both teams are new, I believe. I'm not sure. They're definitely some not experienced players, but definitely not new players. We see Nap on Gladiator, for example, and Relates as well on Troublemakers. We saw Troublemakers also in the Winter Major playing. They got top 16, of course, if anyone followed that.
Well, it's a good achievement milestone for the year 2023, but this is a brand new year, so hopefully these guys have a new resolution to strike the top three at least in the summer major and winter majors as well.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see them back playing this summer ranking. This is also the first one of the first matches that are being played. For Team Hazard, Hazard is I think it's an old clan, but I think the players from the team are not really old players. I don't recognize that many names, to be honest. So it's kind of a new team. But I'm wondering how they're gonna do in this tournament. OD box is also falling, and it looks like Stories, the errors from Troublemakers, is
As,
gonna take it.
and it seems that Nap has taken the Hazard's flag. He's coming onto the center here. He's being chased by Fine. Fine takes him out. Ooh, no support for him, and Fine returns the flag. Good effort though. It seems that Relate is not done. Relate takes the flag. Low on HP though. There's Wait and Jameson on the defense, and they have returned the flag very easily.
Yeah, early on, Troublemakers already putting the pressure on Hazard, and really nice pull by Nap, but he didn't get the support he needed. Stories maybe could have used this Ares OD for him, but I don't think he really noticed, or at least he wasn't there in time to
Uh,
use his overdrive.
I think he was low on HP, so he couldn't use it. It would be a waste if he died and then used it. It would be a waste on OD over there.
Yeah, it was a bit risky, but sometimes you want to use those risky ODs to try to capture a flag, because an opportunity like that you're not gonna get that much, because probably only once every round maybe. Because Red Alert, it's not the easiest map to pull.
Well, I agree, but still, the match has just begun. There's 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. They can create an opportunity within that time frame. Currently, it seems that Troublemakers are really stirring up trouble in the Hazard space. They're really going on the offensive here. Stories is in the center of the map, covering fire. Jameson and Wade trying to taking out Stories down. Speaking of overdrive boxes, here comes down one. I think Stories Yep, he's going to use it.
Yeah,
Might
that's a
help
decent
Relates.
OD by
Yep.
Stories. Relates is gonna pull. He's probably gonna pull left side because Stories uses another
Yeah.
OD. I don't know if that was necessary, but Relates still pulling. Goes
Oh,
under the bridge,
Crusader.
but gets killed by Crusader.
That was a good shot by Houston. Oh, Nap still has a flag. That's a good save by Nap. And a
Nep,
good cover from Fraud. He really flanked those enemies from behind them.
yeah, that was really nice by Fraud, as well as by Nep. Nep used his Hunter OD to take that flag. He stunned 2 players at the same time, I think. Maybe even more, maybe less. I didn't completely see it, to be honest. So 1-0 now for Troublemakers, but Hazard here with a Paladin OD by Fine, but he's already on low HP. Relays also used this Paladin OD, and he takes out Fine and Jameson as well. So right now the attack is on the side of Troublemakers. Frotz, I don't know if he has his repair, but it's definitely a promising attack by them. They're trying to kill Jameson here really quick, and Fine also on the respawn. He might be able to take out Relays, but Shroud is still there.
Oh, he can find. Oh, Fine has that extra repair. That's very unfortunate for Fraud.
Yeah, it
Seems
looked
we
like
are currently in the stalemate situation. Well, stalemate in the favor of the Troublemakers. The score is now 1-0 with only 5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I really thought Troublemakers was gonna get the second pull here, but they have to wait a little longer for that. OD box dropping again. Wade is there with his own OD. He might want to use and take, but he used, but he got taken out. So probably
Oh.
Relates will take this OD.
Yeah, that is a good save by Fraud over there. He survived till the end, and I think Fine helped a bit, but unfortunately, he did not manage to kill Fraud before he took that OD.
Yeah. I thought that the Paladin was gonna take OD, but the Viking
Uh,
Fraud took it. So it's actually smarter because a Viking OD is worth more than a Paladin OD. So that's good communication. But right now we might see a pull from Hazard. Wade is standing there in the center of the map with his OD ready, but he doesn't have any teammates right now pushing, so he has to wait a little longer for an attack. He also is really low on HP and gets taken out now.
Seems that Fine is attacking from the other side. He's getting concentrated by two player Stories and Fraud. He takes out Fraud, but he's low on health to take out Relate. Oh, he did manage to take out Relates, but he is hanging by a thread over there. I think this only best case scenario is to take as many people as he can and then respawns.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's good if he's just gonna self-destruct because he's really low on HP, but he still did a lot of damage to the areas of Troublemaker, so maybe it was good to stay alive and do a little more damage. Wade using his Ares OD and Alexander can pull this flag. He also has his Hunter OD if he needs to use that. Helmet trying to take him out, but he's low on HP, gets taken out, and Alexander still pulling, but died now. But there's no player of Hazard who can take the flag here, so Nep will return this flag to
I wonder.
keep
I
the score
wonder
in
why
his favor.
Alexander didn't use his OD over there. He had an opportunity over there.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he got a bit surprised because the player got behind him. Maybe he didn't notice him.
Well, Hazard still has 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to make at least a suitable comeback. Oh yeah, Houston having the flag. Oh, disabled by Nap. Seems that Jameson's going for it, but unfortunately he's been killed by Fraud. Wait
Mm.
on the other hand, kills relates, and seems that Fraud is going up for it. Nah, with that health bar, he's not going to gain much ground.
Yeah, I think it's also worth mentioning that Hazard, who is currently losing, is also playing the better base, the top base. The top base is considered a bit better because it's easier to defend. So you definitely don't want to lose while playing that base because, like, right now they don't have a lot of good attacks. Like their defense is decent, but once they try to set up an attack, it's never really working out.
I mean, could it be the map layout? So you can see, as you can see from the Bravo side, that the Hazard side has a bit of a stronger defensive position. There's a few entry points, unlike from the Alpha side. That is the Troublemakers. I think the map layout is a bit advantageous to the Hazard side in the hopes of a defensive point of view.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I've seen the Ares from Hazard controlling that center, but he doesn't have any teammates with him to really help him out. If you look right now, you see a lot of players from Hazard stuck in their own base. Well, they have an opportunity to push.
Oh, that's a good overdrive by Alexander. Disables Fraud. Relates not going to make that distance over here. I think that's a good call by the Alexander. He wasted both of their overdrives. This could be a good chance for them to counterattack for the Hazard.
Yeah, they also still have their Viking OD, but at the same time, Troublemakers also have their Viking OD, so they're kind of equal in terms of ODs, but Hazard's still looking for that one capture, but it doesn't really seem like they're gonna get one. They're still stuck in their base, it looks like. They're not really pushing out. Maybe they're trying to push at the same time. I don't really know what they're trying, but it's not working, at least.
I I think they're getting bombarded from every attack on every front. That's why they're not getting much ground to proceed. It seems that Fine can have a go here. If he takes out relates, he might have a chance. Oh, relates yep, relates wins that battle. Under a minute remaining. Can Hazard manage to make a comeback over here? Make this at least a draw.
I definitely hope so, because that would be interesting for the match. And yeah, from Team Troublemakers, Fraud and Relates are really good controlling that forest side of the map. You rarely see Jameson and Fine on that side of the map in the base of Troublemakers. Actually, we see Fine on the Kennel side trying to pull a flag, but it doesn't work out for him. Wade also still has his arrows OD, but he doesn't have any teammates yet again. Maybe
Oh,
you
it
want to
seems that he
use.
better use his overdrive quickly. Fraud is coming up behind him. Oh, that overdrive, good overdrive.
He
This
doesn't
could
heal
be
any
it.
teammates, but he does a lot of damage. But Fine needs to pull really quick. There's only 8 seconds on the clock, but Nep with his Hunter OD kills
Uh,
him.
nope, it's too late. They did it too late. No time.
That's really unlucky by Hazard, but I think they had a lot of opportunity to attack, which they didn't take. But at the same time, Troublemakers is doing a good job controlling the map. They're having good attacks, so I think they deserve this round for how they played.
Well, we can see more of the action in the next round, which will happen in the same map, Red Alert. Only the sites are switched. Now, since this is a brand new year, we got a new latest notes of patch notes. So, Casper, have you read of the patch notes recently?
Uh,
Anytime?
I have read them, but I don't remember every detail. But as far as I know they a lot of the turrets, the damage is increased, but the damage for critical hits is decreased. So at the same
Yeah.
time, turrets got better, but the critical hits are worse. And this also resulted in a couple of teams using Smokey now. I think you also
Yeah.
noticed that.
Yep. Also noticed that. I think this might be a good balance stage. We rarely, I mean, we never saw a single smoky turret being used in the previous summer majors and winter majors. So I guess this is a good thing that they, started using it for their advantage in the team and all. I mean, we could see a good gameplay from that using that classic, the basic OG turret of tanking online.
But yeah, sorry for interfering, but I feel like Smokey has a way lower damage per second than Hammer. Is it good on Viking?
Well, I mean, I would still prefer hammer, because it's basically you can literally just aim your turret at a general direction and just get easy damage. Smoking, you need that precise accuracy when you're aiming with that turret.
It's definitely better for range, because often when you use your Viking or the people run away and it's hard to hit them from far range. And I think with Smokey, it allows you to shoot anyone anywhere.
That is a good point, Casper.
But for Team Troublemakers, we see Smokey being used on Hunter, I believe. I think Nap is using Smokey. So he's using Smokey instead of Striker, and I think that's also a good way to play. Because
And
I mainly think Striker is hard to control on like short range. I think Smokey is way more effective.
I think people will still use striker, but the only downside of using a striker turret is the splash damage. If you use that the turret at close range, you will also get damage. So it's a kind of a down point, if you can say.
Yeah, you can use splash damage in your advantage, but it can definitely be a disadvantage at close range. But we still see teams experimenting with combos. I think I've seen a couple of teams train, including my own team, with Smokey, and I think we're gonna see a lot of variety with the combos.
I mean, for a short range turret, I'm not seeing any Firebird or Freeze being used here, or Acid at least.
Yeah, melee weapons are not really used in esports, except for like the smaller maps. At the same time, we saw Nep pulling the flag a little bit, but he got taken out pretty quickly. Jameson returned the flag. Is still playing Viking Smokey, as we mentioned before. I hope they can do a bit better this round. So far, they're not doing too bad. Wade yet again with his arrows. He's really good at controlling the center, but I think with a little help of his teammates, they can set up a better attack than last round. You also see Fine right now in the base of Troublemakers, uses his Reaper already. He's trying to deal some more damage to Frauds. Relays also had to use his Reaper already, so their attack is not going really far, especially with Waiter standing on top of the bridge.
Oh, it seems that Helmet and Nap is going for the flag. Oh, they've been taken out. I mean, they both have their ODs, but I guess it's wise not to use it. They're getting bombarded from the Hazard's defensive position over there. Oh, Story is going behind the house. That's very unusual. What's he trying to do there?
Seems like he's just trying to annoy the players of Hazard. Definitely works a little bit because he distracted 2 players of him. Relay's also using his Paladin in overdrive. He's trying to take out Wade. Wade is not able to use his overdrive on them because he got the jammer effect. Also using Stories is arrows all the way from across the map. It doesn't reach Helmet, so he gets taken out, but Nap still has a decent chance. Doesn't decide to use his Hunter OD.
I think he can still use it though. Oh, Houston with overdrive? Oh, good shot.
Houston stopped the attack from Troublemakers, who used a couple of overdrives, their Paladin and Ares OD, so... yeah, good defense yet again by Hazard. They've been doing a good job by defending, but I still want to see some more attacks by them. Because so far, Troublemakers took the flag 3 times, while Hazard didn't even touch the flag in this round so far.
Well, the score is now 0-0 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Currently, it's possible stalemate. In my point of view, I think Troublemakers might take this round as well. They have a good, solid strategy of attacking the enemy base, the Hazard's base very well. Hazard is actually not being able to push through the Troublemakers defense right now. And
Yeah,
I might be wrong here. It seems Fine is going for it. Can it be fine with it? No. It looks like he took a nap from it.
safe. Anyway, if I look at the teams, how they're playing, and also on the sides they're playing, of course, I also think Troublemakers have a better chance at winning this round. Even though Relates had a decent chance of pulling there, Nep was ready there with his overdrive, so he stopped that attack from Hazard, who are currently still tying this round. Also, the next map they will play is Iran. Also, really interesting maps. It's personally one of my favorite maps. You always see some fascinating pools there. So I'm definitely want to see more of those maps, those kind of maps.
The only map I would say is Monte Carlo to be played in esports. Imagine the fun that would be.
Yeah, but I don't think with like good teams, if good teams play against each other, they're not gonna get a single flag out of the base in Monte Carlo.
Even more draws than on Highland, I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Seems
it might be an interesting experiment, but maybe not for real esports.
I mean, they could at least try it, once, played in that map once.
Yeah, I think it'll be horrendous, but maybe for fun they can do it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Alexander here takes an opportunity. Nap is in the way. Oh, Houston, come on, Houston. Oh, Houston against Helmet right now. On the other side, we got Stories. Oh, good overdrive by Stories. Oh no, it does not reach his relates. He got killed before that. That wasted effort, but he still managed to get another overdrive box that just fell from the sky. So I guess he gets to have another turn right now.
Yeah, it was definitely a good chance, and if he used it without taking it again, it would have been a bad OD. But he had nothing to lose there. Fraud using his Viking OD takes out 2 players of Hazard, and also Stories with his overdrive, but Relates goes to the side, so he doesn't get healed by the OD. But Fraud takes over the flag, goes into the canals, and Houston also misses his shot. So this looks very promising for Troublemakers. They're gonna probably get their first capture, but at the other side of the base, Fine taking the flag, along with Jameson.
Yep, that's going to be a good capture for Troublemakers. Good effort though.
Yeah, it wasn't completely coordinated. I think it would have been better if he went to the center to avoid that Crusader as well as getting healed by that Ares overdrive from Stories. But it worked out for them, and they currently have the lead. And if they win this round, they will be already up by 2-0. So that's definitely good when they go into the Iran map.
Yeah, and for the Swiss stage, we only have total of 4 rounds, so only 4 rounds will be included. If Hazard wins this, they will conduct the 4th round. If not, then only 3rd round will take place, and we'll have to see we'll have to see what awaits the results of that 3rd round to see if Hazard has a standing chance against Troublemakers.
Wade also uses his Ares overdrive to try to take the next one, but Stories took it. On the beginning of the round, I kind of mentioned that Wade always had that mid control, but for like the last 5 minutes, I mainly see Stories controlling that center. But right now he's back there because he used his overdrive. But Jameson still has a decent chance to pull. He has his overdrive. He's probably waiting for Fine to go to him. He also used Nitro off spawn.
Seems that Helmet is there. I think he's going to try to damage Houston as much as he can. Oh, Helmet has a chance to take the flag. Helmet goes on the center. There's a repair kit waiting for him. He has an opportunity here. Stories can come in support. Jameson with the overdrive. Oh, Jameson somehow survived that overdrive. Good transfer of flag from Helmet, and Nab captures it. That was a good transfer. Did you see that?
Yeah, that drop off was definitely
Yeah.
the best choice there because Jameson used his Viking overdrive, but he couldn't kill them because they did that drop off. If he went to the side, the Jameson would have been able to kill them, but right now he couldn't. And yeah, 2-0 for Troublemakers. It seems very unlikely Hazard is gonna make a comeback with the amount of time that's left.
I mean, it's a common tactic used by the many of the best esports players. I'm surprised that. I mean, I only see like a few teams using it, but it's a really good tactic that they use to capture that flag in that elevated position in the red alert site.
It's not always useful to do that, but in this case it was definitely a really good option. So that's really well played by them. They also have some experience in esports, so they definitely know these kind of tricks that you can use. Fine also using his Paladin OD, trying to get one last flag, but he gets taken out by Proud. So
Well,
yeah,
I
after
guess
this...
that's
Oh,
well, I
sorry,
guess
go on.
there's yeah, I guess there's nothing much else to say. It seems that Troublemakers have this round in the bag. Well, we could only hope that Hazard makes a good play in the Iran map. I think. Let me just confirm it. Uh, yeah, it is Troublemakers who chose the red alert map. So I guess they know the ins and outs of that map. So the next map was chosen by Hazard. So hopefully they know the ins and outs of that map and maybe stage a huge comeback in the first Swiss stage of the summer major rankings one.
What I like about Iran is that even though the map isn't completely symmetrical, there isn't really a better side there. I mean, there is a better side, but the difference isn't as noticeable as in Red Alert, for example, or Molotov.
And also there's a huge tunnel underneath the map which players can use, but it's like a one-way tunnel. So if you get blocked by the enemy, there's literally no way out.
Yeah, it's definitely not that much used in esports. Usually, you don't want to go tunnel. That's like the last option if you have no choice. But when it's used, it's always funny to see. Even though it's almost never works out, it's always fun to see them using those kind of things.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
hate the tunnel. I just don't know what to do as a broadcaster.
I mean, you
I
can go
mean,
inside of the tunnel
I
with the
can,
camera.
yeah, but you will miss everything else. I never know what to do. But it's a fun addition, but the route is way too long to make it work.
yeah, you could just follow the player, and if he dies, just go back to your original spot for recording.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, like Casper said, that route is rarely taken by many esports players. They only take it in case of an emergency. If they want to run away from the enemies, or if they have the flag and they want a quick cover, they use that tunnel as a alternate route to their own base. So it's very rare to see, but hopefully we might see that action in this map.
Hmm. Yeah. I hope Hazard will play a little better in Iran. Sometimes we've seen, as we've seen in the past, a team can be up 2-0, but once they swap maps, the other team will take over and can even win the match. So if Hazard is really better in this map, since they've chosen it, then they might have a decent chance at making a comeback. But we will have a better look at it once they start playing.
And also, guys, the Lunar New Year celebration of Tanky is up and running. I think today is Saturday, so I think it's garage sales, right? 30%.
Yeah, right now there's garage as well as shop sales of 30%, just like you said.
Yeah. And also, I think tomorrow will be the micro upgrade sale, so don't forget to miss all the sales. It will be good for you guys to upgrade your turrets, hulls, protection modules, drones, etc. So make sure to keep your tank strong. And hopefully we might get new. I mean, apart from esports tournament, we might get new Masters of Parkour kind of events or YouTuber challenges like last year we had. So hopefully we might get something like that this year as well. It'll be really fun to spectate those and commentate as well.
Yeah, for sure. I personally never really participated or watched any of those events, but it's definitely interesting. Right now we see the teams resetting, so we will see the teams play in 2 minutes. They're trying to fight now for the overdrive box, which gives you a little advantage over the other team. They always try to let the Viking take it, since that's not particularly the strongest anymore. I think Viking isn't that strong as in the past, but it's definitely one of the slower charging ODs, so that's why you always see the Viking on top trying to take the overdrive.
If augments were available in esports match, I think every single person would use a driver hull augment. That one charges up your overdrive really quickly after every kill and every capture.
Yeah, I think for Paladin or Viking it can be really good, because those charge really slow, but at the same time I think Lifeguard is also really strong.
Or if you want to go for a defensive position, I think miner will be a good hull augment. You just deploy mines wherever you go, and those things doesn't even go off even when you die. It doesn't
Yeah,
disappear. It's
yeah,
actually pretty annoying when I see those people in matchmaking modes.
yeah. If they introduce that in esports, I might as well
Yeah.
quit right away.
True.
But yeah,
I think the most annoying hull augment will be the blaster. I mean, even though the range is not that much, it still does good damage to the hull if you're close to it.
yeah. What I wanted to mention is, I think I have to look at the teams again. On Team Hazard, we see Caliber playing. I don't remember who he's substituting for, but he is playing Crusader Striker right now, probably because he's really good on that combo. Because on Iran, people use Striker Crusader. I've also seen a couple of teams use Smoky Crusader in trainings, but this team decides to use Striker and Crusader, and apparently he's good on that since he's playing right now.
Well, this is a great sight to see. In less than 10 seconds, everyone just rushed into the center for the overdrive box.
Yeah, but look at this. Fine, on the flag now. He's pulling towards center, but he's running into Frau, but he still has a really good chance.
Oh, nope. Nap is there with his free turret. Stopped him right on his tracks.
Yeah. There wasn't a single player of Hazard there who could support him there. That's really unfortunate, because no one of the team of Troublemakers saw him until he was pulling that flag. I think it would have been better for him if he went to the side, but it's a lot harder when you're playing because you don't have a complete overview of the map. Alexander also pulling again, but Frats doesn't take him out, but it's Helmet who got that
Relays
kill.
better not return the flag. Fine is behind you. Oh, never mind. I guess he didn't listen to me. Fine has the flag.
I think Fine would have been better off if he didn't shoot him. So, because
Yeah.
yet again, they didn't have a single clue he was there. He was
Yeah.
trying to return that flag, even though Fine was right there. But yeah, two good chances from Hazard, but they didn't make use of it. But already we've seen a lot of action while only being 1 minute and a half into this round.
By the way, I think Caliber replaced Houston. I think he's substituting for Houston. So that's a substitution roster for the Hazard team.
Yeah, you're right. Overdrive box also falling Jameson as a decent chance of taking this. Fraud is also there as well as Stories. Jameson got
Ooh.
taken out because he didn't have a repair kit anymore, or he just forgot to use it, but Fraud managed to take that overdrive box.
I think currently with the overdrive stats, I think Troublemakers has the advantage over here. Everybody has the overdrive ready except Relates. Oh, Nap. This is an opportunity here.
That was a really nice Hunter overdrive. Also a good overdrive by Stories. Yeah, just that one Hunter, he stunned 2 players and he just drove off with the flag. That was really nice by him.
It seems that Relates is on the other hand trying to drain out his overdrive, keeping the pressure up. Helmet takes the flag. The flag is still in play. Oh, on the
Yeah.
other hand, Alexander, he is low on health though. Can that hammer shot reach? Oh, he's barely hanging on. It's 1 HP. I mean, it's not even 1, it's 0.5. Jameson.
Yeah,
Oh, this.
Jameson saved himself with that Viking overdrive, but Helmet on the other team also pulled a flag. So we're gonna see a standoff, and then I think that's pretty interesting because Iran, there's not really a place to hide. You will just sit behind the base where it's pretty open. But
Or you
yeah,
could,
troublemakers
or
in
you
the lead.
could, or you could use a tunnel,
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna survive really long in that tunnel, but it's
Uh,
definitely an option.
well, right now it's a battle of wills. Which team is going to fold right now?
Troublemaker's already doing a good job taking this overdrive box. Might even want to use it now, but I think because he's not on full HP, he decides to save it. Actually, he doesn't. He uses it on almost 1 HP, and he gets taken out by Jameson. I don't think it was really good for him to use there, but especially after he got hit a little more. He didn't have a repair kit. He was on low HP.
Oh, it seems that Fine is going against Helmet. Helmet. Oh, he got. I think he's saved by his teammate of the story. Is just Sponson. Good save.
Yeah, it looked a lot closer than it actually was. He was already on low HP, so Helmet was able to take him out. Also interesting to see Wade holding that flag. Usually you see a Crusader take the flag during a standoff, because a Crusader D can always take out 1 player, so it's really good to have a Crusader holding that flag. But okay, they
I
don't
think they were
decide.
just I think they were just holding it so that the Crusader players can gain their health from self-destructing or getting killed.
It looked like a more temporary. That he was holding it temporarily, but yes, yet again, troublemakers in the lead. Hazard's definitely got to do something real quick, because even if they tie this round, they will end up losing. So they definitely have to do something. Nap using his overdrive box, and even though he got taken out, he created the opportunity for Fraud to take this overdrive box. So that was really nicely done by him.
Oh, this is it. All 3 of them are going against Caliber. Caliber's taking
Yeah,
hits. Caliber doesn't have armor. Oh, Waits takes a flag.
Stories
Wait
is really
versus Storage.
dangerous there with his arrows. He was also on full HP, but he got taken out. But Nep, will he be able to
Oh, it's
return?
going to be close.
Oh, he didn't get
Oh,
it.
that was close. I think his deceased body crossed it, but that doesn't count anyways.
Yeah, that tank kind of messed it up for him. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's just how the game works. So that means Hazard is still in the game. Stories decides to use his overdrive here. Does a little bit of
Or
damage. But I don't think that was needed. Also,
I
really nice
think he was
overdrive by
trying to
Caliber.
push. I think they were trying to push them out of their comfort zone, but I think that failed a bit since one of the players used the overdrive. Caliber has used the overdrive to defend the other side of the map.
Mhm.
Oh, the flag has returned.
It was really nice by Relates, as well as by Helmet, who used his Crusader overdrive to kill the flag after they returned. So that means it's 2 against 0 for Troublemakers.
Well, this is an interesting match for the start of the first live stream of 2024. You know,
Yeah, I expected a little bit more, to be honest, but yeah. I mean, both teams are playing pretty good, but I think Troublemakers is just a little too strong for Hazards.
it seems a fine has a flag. Can he make it though? He has his buddies though. Well, it's going to be 2-1. Well, since this is the third round and Troublemakers are leading with the overall 2-0, if it's a draw or a win for Troublemakers will win the first match of the Summer Major Rankings 1. And Hazard, they have to win this round. If they don't, then they will lose indefinitely.
Yeah, but it will be really hard for them to make this comeback, because right now they only have an Ares OD, and apart from that, nothing else really. No, they have a Viking OD right now. I think he just got it, because I was looking at all their players, and before he didn't have it, so I assume he just got it. Also, a decent attack going on for Troublemaker. Stories doesn't have an Ares OD to use, but Helmet will be pulling this flag. Without a repair now, Jameson used his Viking overdrive, taking out 2 players now, and Caliber gets this return.
Oh, can Hazard pull 2 flags in under 2 minutes? It's quite impossible if you ask me.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
this is it.
this Ares OD creates some opportunity. Jameson taking this flag, but is on low HP, and Helmet takes him out.
It's a
Maybe
good
Wade
effort
can
though.
take another OD. Oh, Alexander takes it. I think it would have been better if he left it for Wade, because they definitely had enough time for that. But Alexander trying to take this flag is on low HP, and gets taken out.
I mean, Alexander's ODs or Hunter. If he crosses from the other side and goes to the flag base, uses overdrive and if he disables at least 2, and if possible 3 players, then that could be a good opportunity for them to capture the flag and make this at least a draw.
Yeah. A
Well,
Hunter OD can definitely be useful. Like we've seen Nep before in this round stun 2 players and pulling that flag just by his OD. But yeah, overall I think an Ares OD is worth more than a Hunter OD, so it would have been better if Wade took it. But yeah, with 37 seconds on the clock and 2 flags to go for Hazard, it seems very unlikely. We see Caliber pulling this flag, misses his overdrive, but he's still going through the tiny tunnel there. Helmet using his overdrive to take out Wade, and Nep is getting this return probably. He doesn't.
nope.
Alexander with a
Oh,
great OD.
stories. Oh, that's going to be a return. Well,
Uh,
that's another victory for Troublemakers. Good start of the Summer Major Rankings 1 for them.
yeah, that basically settles it. That Ares OD took out all the players left there. And yeah, a really nice game by Troublemakers, and also well played by Hazards.
Well, it's good to know. Everybody knows that it's good to have a good head start in these type of tournaments. So I guess the luck goes for the Troublemakers. And I guess we have one more match in about 20 minutes. Yeah, I think it will be. Give me a second. I think it's Deviants versus some team. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Deviants will play against Discipline.
yeah. Deviants is a good team. Can't underestimate them. So that match will happen in under 20 minutes. So I think it will happen in this channel or in the second channel. We'll be notifying you guys. So make sure to stay tuned for more info. So, Casper, you have anything to say before we conclude the stream?
I have nothing to say actually.
What about you, Renke? You got anything?
Yeah, not really. Glad to be back with some esport here and enjoy the next match.
Yeah. And also, I don't think you guys have heard me, so Happy New Year to all of you out there. Happy New Year to you guys too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year.
All right, so take care, guys, and goodbye.